Facebook marketing audit. So let's get started with an audit on Work Central. So you might be thinking, why did I think of Work Central? Reason because I've been doing some trainings for a school and they are located in the same building as Work Central. So I thought, let's look at Work Central's Facebook page, and here we go. So firstly, when you come into your Facebook business page, ideally your banner should not only tell people what you do, it should speak for itself. It should also make that emotional connection. So how would I improve their banner? Number one, the logo can't really be seen. Number two, there's no people there. Looks very cold to me. So I would prefer to have a picture where there are people there having meetings, having discussions, or there's an event going on at Work Central, right? Another one thing that I would consider is to create a video banner. Okay, I understand right now the video banner is not working, but actually all our banners recently have been videos. Okay, but right now it doesn't work. It's like a still image currently, but look into that. Okay, number two, let's scroll down. Okay, always have your location. As much as possible, go to your About tab and look at all the information that Facebook asks you. Fill in as many as you can. What I like is their tagline, bettering businesses is a vibrant and supporting co-working community, right? So you want to communicate that in your main banner as well. Okay, and I would actually communicate the tagline, the location as well. Secondly, your links. Have your links available very easily, very quickly. A number, your email should be memorable. What is the litmus test for this? If you were on a call with me and I tell you hello@skycrm.asia and you can't really hear me, then that's not a good email. Similarly for business names, Work Central, we understand it and we can actually communicate it very quickly over a phone, and people can understand how to spell it and they know what we're talking about. Opening hours is also quite important, so have that done. And there is something called a tagging. I think they have tagged themselves as an event company, which I think it's not exactly very accurate here. But let me just view my page as a visitor, and just to show you what I mean by that. So for us, we actually did three. We did social media agency, local service, and education website. So these are some things you can consider. Just edit it. When you first set up, they ask you for a main category. After that, when you edit it under About, you actually get to add two more categories, all right? So it has to be something suggested by them. So do that, okay? You will be more searchable. And always link your social media URLs. Why is that important? If I come to your Facebook page, and I seldom use Facebook, but I like to check out your content under Instagram. So I will click on it, open up, and I would decide for myself whether or not I would like to follow you. So similarly for our own page, we linked our YouTube and we linked our Instagram as well. So people can decide for themselves, okay, whether we have good content on our pages and whether they want to follow us. So link them if you have good content. Another thing I want you to consider is not publishing exactly the same content on your Instagram to your Facebook business page, okay? And I'll talk a little bit more about this in my next video. But today, you can see here our Facebook videos and our Instagram page content is very different. You have to understand your audiences on these platforms and the type of content that does well on the platforms. In summary, if I were to tell you that 3 types of content: posts, graphics, videos, normal videos, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, right? 10 minutes, right? Or live videos, which one do you think do better on Facebook? Okay, drop a comment below and I would let you know the right answer. Okay, but next, I would like to look at the Work Central's post. So if you look through their posts, it's all graphics, and whether or not they do well, how's the engagement rates like, you need to think through. But one of the things that I'd like you to think about and consider is, what does your buyer go through before deciding on you? Is it really very important about release your inner zen? Is it very important about the likes, the recycling, right? Your food? So think about these things. And the next question you will ask me is, why is this content so important? Now, let me show you a graphic that we have on our Facebook, but it's easier to find on our Instagram. Okay, it says content marketing based on the stage of your buyer's journey. If I were to tell you that blog posts, videos, ebooks, articles actually drive a lot of awareness to you, right? Partly because people are looking for this type of content, they have a problem and they are looking for a solution. Then the next question to ask you is, after they know you, how can you retain their interest in you, your products and your services, and move them to the third stage, which is consider your products and services. Fourth stage, to decide on you. And that's why you need to look at the type of contents you create on your Facebook business page, your social media pages. And today's audit is mainly about your setup, your Facebook business page setup, but think about your content that you're creating. Does it walk a user through the awareness stage, to the interest, to the consideration, and then the decision stages? And these are the contents that you're creating. So I scrolled through Work Central's page, and not about entrepreneurship, not about helping entrepreneurs, right? Co-working, right? So you have to ask yourself, small business, is it about things that help small businesses? If I were to think very quickly, what are some problems that small businesses actually face and struggle with? I would say that they struggle with social media content. I would look for a range of experts to do a webinar, a collaboration. Nowadays, I like to do a collaboration because the live video can go live on your Facebook page and my Facebook page. So if, let's say, a co-working space reach out to me, which has happened before, to conduct, and we have similar or they have better followers, better following, greater following on their Facebook business page, all the better. I would love to do a collaboration. I would do a 45 minutes talk, 15 minutes Q&A, anything about anything, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube marketing, email marketing, right? And that helps their audiences, and that creates brand awareness for me to a targeted group of audience. So I would do that, and I would schedule at least once a month about social media and digital marketing just to help their small business audience out. Whether or not they are existing paying customers, of course, I will listen to this group more. Or they may be a potential customer, and you want to know that people relate to brands and they want to create more relationship, understanding. They want to know more about the brand, the people behind the brand more nowadays. So when you create this type of content, it helps people not only to know about you, but to know what you value, whether you really, really walk the talk in caring for your community of entrepreneurship, small businesses, right? These things, right? So audit your content, look at the contents that you're creating. And I would say, as I look through the content is exactly the same, Facebook and Instagram, and that is not recommended. It's not recommended, okay? I wouldn't say we do the best job here, but we focus a lot on video contents and live videos on our Facebook business page, partly because it's easier to go live on Facebook Live. And secondly, it's actually easier for us to share our screen on a Facebook Live compared to Instagram. And the next part why we create is because the engagement rates are higher. If I were to post a normal photograph like this compared to a video, normal video does better. It's about 6 to 8% of engagements. I just checked it. Okay, 8% for videos. And for posts, it's struggling between 2% to 6% post graphics. And we are talking about good graphics here. We're doing like infographics. We're doing visually appealing graphics, right? For live videos, it jumps all the way to 18% to 32%. And that is huge jump for social media pages, right? So that's something for you to consider. And I would like you to not only think about creating all these types of contents for your business page, but think about your customers. What are they going through right now? And what can you do better to walk them through on their buyer's journey? And what can you do to help them out in terms of their pain points, their questions that they have, right? I just show you here the insights, right? Just change it to engagements here. Okay, and you can see that, our last video had 50% engagement rates, our live video, 32% for our live videos, right? 24% for our live videos. Normal videos, pictures are struggling between 2 to 6%. Thank you so much for watching.